What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for the number one tipping channel on YouTube, Colbert Sports. Right, New Year's Eve. Cheltenham tomorrow, lads. I've decided, I was drawn there because of a couple of horses that I have in my notes, but there's definitely another interesting race we're going to watch closely tomorrow. I'm not going to play nothing in it, but it's a learning time. I'll come to that in a minute. Right, first I'm going to kick off with the first race in Cheltenham tomorrow, the 12:15 Iam Maximus. Now I know this horse is 5-4, and I know he's still a bit raw, he's still very inexperienced, and it is possible that he could need the experience around here. However, this is a very, very good horse, and after he's run the last day in Newbury, he learnt a bit more, but he was still very green. So the undulations at Cheltenham are definitely going to pose a small problem. However, with the back of the two hurdle runs now, I think he'll be able to cope with it. He is at the head of the betting and he is 5-4, but I think this could be a very good horse for... as I say, the UK trainers, Nicky Henderson, there's a lot of strength and depth now starting to come out in Ireland. But I think Iam Maximus is definitely a very good horse. I can see why Nicky is coming here. He needs the experience. But I think he's probably good enough, if he can just not do any major mistake, I think he's good enough to win anyway. He can do a few little mistakes and maybe... jump a little left or run a little green in spots, but I think he'll still be good enough to win this race. He's a very good horse. So bear in mind, it's possible he could make a big mistake, but at the same time, off the back of two runs, he could be a bit of a machine, this horse altogether. And a 5-4, I'm going to go a point win. Like I said, as of the undulating tracks and inexperience, and he has shown that he's taken a minute to figure it out, but if I was fully 100% sure, confident he could handle the undulations and track, I would make him a stronger bet tomorrow, because it is a nice race and there is a couple of horses coming in off the back of some nice wins. But Iam Maximus is no doubt a very good horse. He won in spite of greenness the last day, and he was beaten by greenness on day one, going right-handed in Exeter. So a point win, if he wasn't so green, I'd make him, a 3 or 4 point win tomorrow. But yeah, you always have that worry in your mind that he could make a silly mistake on the undulating track or jump a little left or right in a better race. But I can assure you, if things go all right from he will be the one to beat, no doubt. And then in the 2 o'clock in the big race tomorrow, last chance to dance, Zanza. Zanza now, boy, it's about time you got your finger out, because you have all the talent in the world, but you need to jump a small bit quicker, and you need to take down this pot tomorrow, or I'll believe in you be. Now, Zanza is progressive, but he's a bit sleepy. He's a bit leery in his race, but he has a lot of ability and he's due a big win. But for me, he'd want to be doing it now, or else he's just going to be one of the horses that, how long do you wait for a horse to progress? Because I've been waiting a good while now. But he seems to be slowly but surely getting better. But he does have to start jumping a bit quicker. But look, I'm going to go a point each way that Zanza can get his act together tomorrow and take down a big one, because he deserves it. He's ran well. And I think the ability to win this is there, no doubt. However, can we get an efficient round of jumping? I won't say can we get a good round. Can we get from A to B without any major mishaps? I think we might be able to tomorrow. So a point each way is Zanza, 13-2 and the 2 o'clock at Cheltenham. Right, I'm just going to touch on the novice chase, lads, the 125 in Cheltenham. Very interesting race. Is a La Home Press or Home Plate that is running Phoenicia Williams' favourite. I'd see Oscar Elite coming back here, 2.5 mile grade 2. Yeah, the trip's probably too short from, but nice to come back to Cheltenham. He was running well the last day over 3 mile. Surprised they chucked him straight into a grade two after being disappointed the last time. But look, that's the stable style. That's what they do. They throw them all in the big races. It works out for them a lot. It doesn't some other times. But anyway, Oscar Elite is definitely an interesting horse for me. But I think the trip is on the short side, and they'll be hoping just for a solid run tomorrow. So, and so am I, as I have him backed for the stay and chase, the 3 mile chase in Cheltenham. So hopefully he shows good improvement and runs in the first three to a minimum. The Glancing Queen is a very good mare. She's interesting against the boys. But I'm going to just give you a mention to Galley Hill. Now, Galley Hill is a beautiful big horse. However, some horses don't just have the mentality to be... he has the engine and the beautiful looks, but I don't know if he has the heart. But at 25 to 1 tomorrow, keep an eye on Galley Hill. He's a horse of the future, and no doubt he's the type of horse, he might put in a spectacular performance somewhere along the line, one race of his life. And he might. I don't ever think he's going to develop into a real top class horse, because I don't think he has the mentality. However, he has the ability. He is very raw. He is very green. So Cheltenham poses a big threat to him tomorrow. But he's a horse that someday, somewhere, will take down a massive pot, no doubt about it. Right, Oscar Elite home place, the Glancing Queen's an interesting race. I hope Oscar Elite runs well. I really want to see him get back on track after getting bet in Huntington. But anyway, very interesting. Right, lads, a new Patreon service. Sign up tomorrow morning if you're coming on board. Link will be in the description. Just leave it till about 9:30 a.m. Tomorrow's tips will be in there. I think we might have 3 tips in there tomorrow, or 2 definitely, and possibly 3 tomorrow. But there'll definitely be a couple between us, right? Okay, take care. And God bless. And like I said, just please don't sign up tonight. Wait till America hits the 1st of January. So I'm saying if you sign up at 9:30 in the morning, then I think they're based in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They're based somewhere down there anyway. So they're about 5 hours minimum, 6 hours maximum behind us. So yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning is a fine time to sign up, or 9:30. Right, and there'll be a couple of tips for you there tomorrow. I see Joe is sweet on one in Musselburgh, and I'm interested in a couple elsewhere. So let's hope we can get it done. We'll hopefully start the new year a bit better than we finished out. Frustrating few days, I have to say, and I'm glad the new year is turning. And no doubt we're going to absolutely crush these motherfuckers in 22. Right, the time for cotton is over, and mark my words, we will hit some really sweet ones this year, as well as hopefully some solid little each way doubles along the way as before as well. So alright, take care, God bless, and yeah, thanks for all the support here at Colbert Sports. Ye have been amazing.